Man, fuck the crowd's vibe. Like, nah, I'm just joking. DJs, I think both are very important, but yo, we gotta at least choose one. But different scenarios do matter. So if you're in a DJ battle, yes, it's very important to be technical. Understand the technical mastery of DJing. Yes. In that environment, technicality is very important. You're being judged on your skills and how you DJ. So, yes. Now, if you're not in a DJ battle and we have to choose one where we can't do both, we got to choose one. We can't be diplomatic over here. It's about the crowd, man. Who the hell are you DJing for? You're not DJing for yourself. You're DJing for the crowd. Think about it. You're a private events DJ. You're DJing a private event, maybe a birthday party. Shit, maybe even a wedding. You're telling me the crowd doesn't matter? That you tell me they're there to see you cut, scratch a record, do tricks? I don't think so, man. They're not there for that. They're there to hear their favorite tunes. They're there to escape reality for the hours that you're playing. They're there to turn up and have a good time. And that's not going to come with just technicality. That's really going to come with feeling the crowd's vibe. They want to hear hits. They want to hear good music. They want to hear shit that's going to make them dance to. They're not here to hear you cut up tracks. They're not here to hear you practice your DMC routine. They're not here for none of that shit. They're here to hear you spin music that they want to hear. They're there for, for you to give them a time of a life. That's your job. Your job is to adhere to your crowd, provide them good tunes, good music. Point blank, period. Simple. And it really is simple. Play what your crowd wants to hear. Play what your crowd likes. And especially if you're in the private events field, even the mobile events too as well. Now, I would say, obviously, the bar is a little different. The club, the lounge is a little different from this. But if you're doing private events, you have certain clients, even DJing for corporations. Yo, you have an opportunity to ask your client, yo, what's the vibe? Yo, what do my people want to hear? You got opportunities to even send them a link to an app to fill out music suggestions. Use it. That's what you're here to do at the end of the day. You have every opportunity to get great feedback from your crowd and from your client. So take advantage of that. Your client is not giving you feedback on technical mastery or yo, can you do a certain backspin or yo, can you do a crab scratch? Your client probably knows nothing about that. However, they know how they want the party to sound like. They know what the vibe they want to create. They know what the tunes they want. They know all that. And you're, as a DJ, you're there to provide that. That is super important. You're not there to practice your next, again, DMC routine or your next battle routine. That's all cool and dandy, but do that for a DJ battle or a blend battle. But when it comes to your corporate events, your weddings, when it comes to client events, they care about the music. They care about how you make their crowd have fun. That's what they care about. They care about how the party looks, how it sounds. And yes, there is a technical aspect to that. But I've been to parties, I've been to weddings, I've been to clubs where technically the DJ was not on point. However, they had the hits in the bag. They had the hits rocking and going. And guess what? The crowd did not care about the technical aspect. It's typically us DJs who are very judgmental about that. We may go to a club and see another DJ play, and we're like, damn, this cat really can't mix. This cat really can't cut up a record. Damn, he mixed it at that point, or why would he play that song after that song? We primarily care about that. But I'm telling you, your audience, your crowd, it's all about the vibes, yo. It's all about giving the people what they want to hear. It's just that simple. DJs, again, It's about your crowd. It's about the vibe you're providing. All right. Again, being technical, it's dope. There's nothing wrong with that. There's room for that in the industry. There's room for that in events. There are events just for that. There are crowds just for that. But again, you're going off the crowd's vibe. So you have to know your crowd. If this is a crowd that came to see me get technical, came to see me go crazy on the ones and twos, then you should, again, you got to fill the crowd. But also in a club atmosphere, a lounge, a bar, a wedding, people are not interested in that. They're just not. So at the end of the day, if we're choosing one, it's all about filling the crowd's vibe. If you can't feel the crowd's vibe, trust me, you're not going to have a good event, and they're not going to have a good time, and you will not be called back. All right, you will lose out with that client. So again, DJs, focus on the crowd's vibe. Focus on playing what people want to hear. Pay attention to your audience. Read the room. Get your head out the laptop. Look. See how your crowd's reacting to what you're playing. And then adjust. And I feel, again, you can bring technique into it. But to go full out technical, as if you're in battle mode, for the weddings, the lounges, the bars, the clubs, leave that shit alone. Again, if you're in a battle, DMC championship, perfect environment, perfect place. So know exactly who you're dealing with. Know exactly what your crowd wants. And trust me, you will be fine. DJs, let me know. Is DJing about technical mastery, or is it about feeling the crowd's vibe? All right. So we create the vibes. Ladies and gentlemen, DJs, I appreciate y'all. Make sure you like, subscribe to the channel, subscribe to our audio podcast as well on Red Circle and all audio platforms that provide podcasts. I'm signing out. I love y'all. See you on the next episode.